Hello everyone. I welcome you all to our very first video of machine learning series. Uh, so I'm starting a series of videos where we'll understand machine learning from the scratch. We'll be covering all the relevant topics which will help us understand machine learning deeply and make ML models later on. So this is gonna be the first video of that series. So let's begin this without wasting our precious time. So my first question to all of you is what comes in your head when you hear the term machine learning? Take a moment and think about it. I hope you thought about it. Let's break down the term. So it's a combination of two words, machine and learning. Machine refers to computers in this context. And learning simply means to learn. So when a machine starts learning, we call it machine learning. Now let me read out the definition as a machine learning is a branch of AI, which stands for artificial intelligence, that enables computers to learn patterns from data and use those patterns to make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed for every situation. So, before I break down the definition for you, I have another question for you people. How, as humans, we learn? How do we learn? So, we learn from our experiences and other experiences, or in other words, I can also say we learn from our mistakes and and others mistakes, right? So what are those? Our experiences are what? They are data. Without them we won't be able to make any decisions or prediction. If I remove all the memories from your brain, you'll be as good as a potato or tomato. You'll be just a body. There won't be nothing. Okay, so without data, just like without data we cannot make decisions. We make decisions based on our experiences. If we had a bad experience, let's say you visited a place and you had a bad experience, so next time when you'll think of visiting that place, you will either not visit that place, or if you're visiting there, you will try not to repeat your mistake which led you to that bad experience, right? So this is how we humans learn. Similarly, in a similar way, machines also learn. What a machine does is it recognizes patterns from the data. So we feed data to machines, and it recognizes some patterns, and it learns. And what it does next, it can make prediction or decisions on unseen data. We train machine on data, and once the training completes, a machine is now ready to make predictions or decisions on unseen data. It could now handle uh, a new situation or new data point. Okay, so when a machine starts learning from data, we call it machine learning. And this is exactly what I have written in the definition. There is one more term which I should read out as well. Without being explicitly programmed for every situation. So we no longer need to uh, program a machine for every new situation, as just like humans, uh, if the situation is quite familiar, we've already seen that situation in our past, we'll be able to handle with uh, with with less difficulties than handling a completely new problem. So similarly, once a machine once it learns how to learn, it can make prediction on unseen data as well. We no longer need to explicitly tell the machine what to do for each and every new situation. It can make decisions on its own. Okay, so this is all. This is what machine learning is. Let me give you some example which could help you understand this better. And we are already familiar with those examples. So, have you ever wondered how YouTube or Netflix are able to recommend reels, videos, or films that will most likely gonna we will most likely watch? How are they able to do so? Like with that precision, you know. I can also say that they are able to actually tell what is going in our head. So it is happening because of machine learning. Okay, so this entire system of recommendations works on machine learning. Another example could be face lock. So uh, a lot of phone nowadays have this feature of face lock. All you have to do is just uh, keep your phone in front of your face, and it will unlock the screen once it recognizes it's you only. So it is another example of machine learning. Okay, another example, the famous one is Gmail. The spamming mails. So when we open our Gmails account, we could see two sections. One is of inbox, and another is a spam. So in inside the inbox we have relevant mails which are important to us, and in a spam we could find promotional mails, or ir- re- res- irrelevant mails, or I can also say less relevant mails. So this is how, like, Google is able to segregate between spam mails and non-spam mails is because of machine learning only. So these are the some examples of machine learning. You could explore other examples as well. Now we have now tons of examples of machine learning. You can look into them. So when we start machine learning, there is a question that we often discuss, which is what is the difference between traditional programming and machine learning? So, if you remember, when we were learning when we were learning several programming languages, what what we used to do, we were given a problem, a statement, and we were supposed to write a solution for that. So, a new problem statement, a new solution. You know, So we were actually writing different solutions for different problem statements. So let's say if there are 10 problem statements, we have to write 10 different solutions, right? This is what we do in traditional programming. But in machine learning, we no longer need to do that. Okay, once we build an ML model, okay, once we train a machine properly, you'll be able to make decisions or predictions on unseen data as well. We no longer need to explicitly write a program for every new situation. Okay, so this is the a small difference between traditional programming and machine learning. So these are the two topics which I wanted to cover in this video, which I have covered. If you have any doubts regarding it, you can put them into the comment section. I'll go through them and I'll take those doubts in my next video. So that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and happy learning.